Welcome to Discussions with Elkan, where Elkan gets into technology based discussions and shares his expertise on several topics. I am Elkan. In this series of podcasts, we will be talking about the fourth industrial revolution and its impact on healthcare sector. We will also discuss about the technologies that are being used in this sector to implement Industry 4.0 model and transform the traditional medical science to a smart and digital one. Let's get started. Using these advanced technologies, they are playing a notable role in the healthcare sector by reducing time, costs, and also by providing better solutions. We have discussed in previous episodes that how these technologies enabled industry 4.0 in the manufacturing sector. Let's have a look at how these technologies are enabling industry 4.0 model in the healthcare sector. So let's get started. So we have the major topic for this podcast, that is the usage of IoT and big data analytics in healthcare. In healthcare sector, IoT technology is used mainly as a bridge between the patient and the medical facility. It allows patients to monitor themselves and then electronically transfer the collected data to the physician. This is all done by the use of electronically and digitally connected devices and sensors. These sensors collect and transmit data, and then big data analytics translates the data into actionable form and sends it to the physician. There is an example also. This technique is used as an alternative to the appointment system. Now, patients don't need to book appointments manually. The digital systems will autonomously book the appointments, ensuring that the physician's availability is intact or considered for the appointment. Another use of IoT is application of smart watches and smart glasses. Smart watches can measure heart rate, pulse rate, steps while walking, calories burnt while a certain exercise is being performed, and much more. These devices comprise of wireless sensors that sends data to a central server where the patients can see the result. This also makes me remember of a situation I read online. There was an aged person cycling and had a seizure. The Apple Watch which he was wearing not only intimidated the emergency helpline but also sent text to the family members which helped the person receive the medical aid at the right time. So these devices are already saving lives. Another application is IoT based disposable patches. These patches, such as iRhythm, BP monitor, biostamp, are generally worn for a couple of days or weeks under certain medical conditions. ACN, that is the Australian Centre of Nanomedicine, has created a similar patch that informs the wearer about their exposure to UV rays. This is just a raindrop. There's a huge ocean of IoT and big data applications in the healthcare sector. This also makes me ponder on what we have in Industry 5.0. We have Elon Musk's Neurolinks, which has come up with chips that interact and train the brain and alert us on various hidden risks that may affect our well being due to complex conditions within our body. I'm happy that we have hope for different complex conditions such as Alzheimer's and schizophrenia in the near future. And also, I do envision a day where the education system too changes because of these kind of devices. So, this brings us to the next topic, that is the usage of blockchain technology in healthcare sector. The traditional security methods for securing electronic health records made it difficult for the patients to access their reports. But now the new technology that is based on blockchain is being introduced to keep EHRs secure, and accessible at the same time. This allows patients, healthcare service providers, and third parties to access data using the blockchain framework. Blockchain has also been proven a viable solution in matters such as billing and claims, where data leaks can cause a huge tension. It is used as a platform for sharing information related to important matters and to hold their records. There are certain examples also. Blockchain facilitates the patients to share their medical history with other service providers or organizations, hence making it easier to switch from one health professional to another just by sharing a private key generated by the framework. This technology also helps in tracking and monitoring the medical supplies, providing more security with full transparency. If connected with the IoT systems of a medical factory, blockchain can even be used for monitoring labor costs and carbon emissions using the manufacturing process. Another use of blockchain in healthcare is rising nowadays. That is, the companies working on DNA sequencing, these companies are always at a threat of the important genomic data being stolen. Blockchain is the best solution for them to prevent data theft and makes it impossible to steal or replace the data. Also, the framework provides these companies an online marketplace where scientists and medical researchers can buy genomic information for experimentation purposes. So, the next topic is artificial intelligence in healthcare sector. AI has always proven to be the backbone of the fourth industrial revolution, ranging from manufacturing to the healthcare sector. Recently, AI based system has been used during the pandemic by both doctors as well as the patients. VR technology was used to reduce the risk of doctors to be infected. AI also helps in finding the problems that the patient is facing in any emergency situation by the use of smart interconnected sensors. In China, AI based video monitoring systems are still in use to observe the activities and the behavior of the people affected by COVID 19 and to learn the ways to stop and cure this pandemic. Some other applications of AI in healthcare sectors are well, it is used for monitoring medical supplies across various facilities. It is also used to perform CT scans during the pandemic, reducing the risk of being infected by the virus. During pandemic, AI systems are also being used to monitor the gatherings and to make sure that the people are following the safety protocols to avoid spread of the virus. AI provides a platform for secure sharing of information related to patients' medical history, billing, claims, insurance, etc. during among different organizations. So we are at the last part or the last topic, which is the cloud computing in healthcare sector. Cloud computing technology has solved the problem of the small organizations that did not have enough resources to afford supercomputers for storage and data sharing purposes. Cloud computing also allows access to patients' information, doctors' information, information related to different hospitals and health organizations at any time and anywhere. Due to cloud computing, hospitals and health organizations do not need to buy huge hardware systems and servers for storage purposes. They just need a cloud platform that gives them huge storage capacity. This helps the organizations to avoid huge costs related to maintaining and operating the hardware. Some other benefits of cloud computing in the healthcare sector are: it is a flexible platform and the organizations do not need to worry about shifting or moving these systems. It also serves as a bridge to connect the smart systems in pharmaceutical factories by connecting the sensors and the digital devices to the main server. It is easier and quicker to add new servers and increase the storage capacity, and can be done instantly. Cloud computing is still in trials in most cases due to the security risk, as it is an open end source, so the threat of data stealing always remains. That's why many companies are ignoring cloud computing till now. Yet there is room for improvement. Now, with the private clouds are being developed for secret and sensitive information, companies are investing more in cloud computing to make it more secure and better. So, we are at the conclusion part of this podcast. It is IT that is revolutionizing every sector of life by providing advanced and smart technologies. Healthcare has always been a sensitive issue, and IT has proven itself here as well. Yet, there is a lot to improve, and let's see how developers bring these developments and lead us to the next industrial revolution. Well, that brings us to the end of episode. Thanks for joining us during the amazing discussion. We hope that the information we shared was beneficial to you. As always, thanks for listening to Discussions with LKN. With this, I conclude this episode. I've also started my own blog, lokeshlkn.com. Please do follow, subscribe, and share. Do read the blogs. I assume they will be informative to you if you are interested in this podcast series. Thank you.